So, John, this is one of those sticky situations where it's like you want to do the right thing. If you drive for apps like DoorDash, Uber Eats, or multiple gig apps at the same time, you already know how annoying it is to keep track of everything. Your miles, earnings, which app is actually paying you the most. That's why I wanted to tell you all about Gridwise. Gridwise is a free app built specifically for gig drivers. It pulls everything into one place so you can see your earnings, track your miles for taxes, and actually understand what you're making per hour and per mile. They also just rolled out a new year in review feature, which gives drivers a full recap of their year, kind of like a Wrapped, but for gig work. If you're serious about treating gig driving like a business instead of guessing, Gridwise is worth checking out. I'll put the link in the description down below so you can check it out for yourself. And without any further ado, let's jump into the email. Triple Lindy, Thornton Melon style, and here we go. All right, so this comes from John, and he says, "Hey Pete, I had a situation come up today that hasn't happened to me before. I received an order from DoorDash to go to the Hy-Vee grocery store to pick up a customer's groceries and deliver them. It was not a red card order, and Hy-Vee staff had all the groceries ready for pickup. This was a merchant requested delivery, $9 for 4 miles, 27 items total. When I arrived at the customer's home, there was a note on the porch that said, 'Groceries go on the kitchen table. We are home.' I was ready to call support as I did not feel comfortable going inside someone's house for liability reasons when an older lady came to the door. She said she was having knee surgery tomorrow and her husband just had hip surgery. He was also inside the living room and said hello. I reluctantly brought the groceries inside for them, but I still feel like I shouldn't have done this. As I was leaving, the woman said she would be ordering from you guys again. I genuinely feel she believes I worked at Hy-Vee. Have you ever had this come up before? The more I do any grocery stores, the more I want to stick to food delivery strictly. Any advice would be appreciated, John." So, John, this is one of those sticky situations where it's like you want to do the right thing. You want to help out some people, especially if they're older folks that, can't get around very well because of mobility reasons, right? To my knowledge, you're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to enter a customer's house. However, at the same time, you're an independent contractor. Now, in most cases, if you were to enter someone's house just to drop something down and about face and leave, you're doing them a courtesy, but you're always putting your life at risk, no matter who it is. You don't know if you're being set up. Unfortunately, we live in a world today that is so crazy, you never know. And it's very hard to trust people. So me personally, I would have called DoorDash, GrubHub, Uber Eats, or whatever company I'm delivering for, and I would have said, this is what they're asking me to do. I really don't feel comfortable doing it. What should I do? I would always double check before you go and do it, unless you feel confident in yourself. You know what I mean? I'm not going to pretend like I know for sure if you can be deactivated for this, because think about it. The only way you could be deactivated is if the customer called, but they're requesting you to come in, so they're not going to call and report you. So in my opinion, I am not saying go and do this, okay? Just as a disclaimer, okay? In my opinion, it's probably best if you don't go inside. But again, you're an independent contractor, do it as your discretion. But I would find out from DoorDash, GrubHub, or Uber Eats if it violates any contracts, because you don't want to get deactivated for doing that. So drivers, dashers, what are your thoughts on the situation? Would you enter someone's home just to drop something on the table if they've had surgery or something, or if they're elderly and can't get around? What would you do? Let me know in the comments or the chat. And of course, if any of you guys out there have anything you want to share with me, a comment, a topic, a question, a story, an article, whatever you got, send me an email, paidtodrivestories@gmail.com. It's the best way to reach me. Or for a quicker response, you guys can always message me through Patreon at patreon.com/paid2drive. That link's in the description down below or the pinned top comment. The next 5 people who sign up as a patron will also receive a very special personalized message from me through Patreon. And keep in mind, you guys get free shout outs as part of your deal. which I'm going to do right now. And on top of that, you also get moderator privileges on my channel and a direct line of access to me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I have the Patreon app right on my phone, so feel free to shoot me a message on there. Okay, so when you guys hear your name called, say, "Hey Pete, I heard my name." We've got John Birchfield, David Moore, Angela Counts McCarty, Brian Pomeroy, Sean Gibson, Brian Medina, Heidi Barnes, Jimmy Santiago, Joe Valerio, Kurt Paul, Laura Love, Tulsa Todd, Agus, April Jewett, Alan G. Van Horn, Nick Gilroy, Drew Honor, Todd Rosemaneth, Fernando Carranza, Joe the Gig Driver, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Tom Perry, Chandra Cowell, Brian Richardson, Kayla Quintero, Candace Mitchell, Joyce Hine, LaDonna Roten, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, Valerie Brown, Rebecca Swenson, Melody Longs, Kevin Roberson, and Mel Chaos Lewis. Big shout outs to every single one of you. Appreciate you all. So with that being said, if you guys want to sign up, links in the description. Who's going to be the next patron? Maybe it'll be you. I don't know. Let's find out. And moving right along, I hope every single one of you out there is saving lots of money on your gas using the free gas app called Get Upside. That link's in the description down below or the pinned top comment. Just scroll down below this where it says show more. And then from there, click on the link that says Get the Free Gas app. Once you do that, it'll tell you how to install it on whatever kind of phone, tablet, or device you have. Then from there, you go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And, you know, if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it today. And of course, for all your t-shirts, hoodies, and goodies, you guys know the place. PaidToDriveStore.com. That's the website for you. Links in the description. Go and check it out. We have brand new designs, colors, sizes. You name it, we probably have it every day. PaidToDriveStore.com. That's it. If you made it to the end of this video, simply leave a comment saying END844, END844. Just lets me know you made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to hit the free red subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so you're always notified whenever I post something new. And don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, Team PTD, where I post more paid to drive style videos. A lot of you guys haven't subscribed there yet, so links in the description or the pinned top comment down below. Just click on that or do a YouTube search, Team PTD. Hit the red subscribe button, tap the notification bell, set it to all so you're always notified whenever I post something new, and that's that. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. It takes 2 seconds, and it just lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. Leave a comment saying liked, L-I-K-E-D, just so I know you did it. And until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs. And as always, drive safe, be well, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace, everybody. Later.